The Breakers have beaten the Hawks twice already this season. Are they going to make it three? I know where my money is going this time, and I'll share it with you. But first, jump on, hit the subscribe button now to get all of your NBL basketball and even NBA tips. And don't forget, with the footy seasons just around the corner, we'll be flooding the channel with tips and predictions as well. Now, let's get into it. Yeah, 2-0 this season, but the Hawks have beaten the Breakers in 4 of their last 5 at Wynn Stadium. And you know what? New Zealand just had the worst quarter of NBL basketball in history, scoring just 4 points in the second quarter against the Sydney Kings. While the Hawks are on the up and up since Sam Froling returned to the lineup on Christmas. They'd won 2 in a row before pushing Southeast Melbourne to the absolute brink, sending the game to overtime and going down at the hands of potentially the league MVP in Nathan Sobey. Yes, I just said Nathan Sobey could win the MVP. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What's going to happen in this game? Doing this predictions video before the markets have been released, but I'm pretty certain on where I will be looking this game. It's going to be straight up on the Illawarra Hawks, of course. I know it was an emotional loss against Southeast Melbourne, and that does play against them. But the Breakers, well, it's hard to tip on the Breakers' side of anything at the moment, with them just crashing and burning through the rest of this season. So be looking for the Hawks to win, depending on the line, looking for them to cover as well as the likely home favourite. And when it comes to props, look, I'm going in the basket of Sam Froling. Look, he's scored at least 16 points in his last 3. I think his lowest score since returning has been 13 points. So I'll be checking around that 15-plus point mark, plus even going up to maybe 20-plus points in this game, like he did score against Southeast Melbourne, but there was that extra period there. And also we got to look at QJ Pedersen. Look, he's been on absolute fire from 3, and the New Zealand Breakers are the worst defensive team against the 3 ball this season. Look, he's hit 10 from 22 in his last 3 games from 3, no less than 3 threes in the match in 4 of his last 5. So, look, be looking at that as well, going up against, as I said, a poor defensive Breakers team. So 3+ threes likely for Pedersen, 15 to 20+ points for Sam Froling, and of course the Hawks to win this game and likely to cover. There it all is. Just remember, gamble responsibly, happy punting, and we will see you at Hoops Fest next week.